Hello and welcome to a brand new Fire Emblem Let's Play. This time I am returning to Three Houses for the first time in over a year, I believe. I played through the Black Eagles, then the Golden Deer, and then finally the Blue Lions routes between the release and, like I said, a little over a year ago, as well as playing Cindered Shadows. But I did not ever play Silver Snow. And due to the timing of when Cindered Shadows came out, relative to my last playthrough of the Blue Lions, I also didn't ever use any of the Ashen Wolves characters in the main campaign. So, my plan for this playthrough is to play Silver Snow and to use the Ashen Wolves characters as my primary units, and to use the faculty members to round out my team, because I also haven't really done too much with faculty characters in general. I've used Flane a bit as a support unit, and I actually used Gilbert somewhat as a support unit in my Blue Lions playthrough, but I haven't really done much with them otherwise, so I want to use as many of them as I can manage. I don't really know if Silver Snow is the right route for that. Like, I know that in particular Catherine can be recruited or can't be recruited until much later in Silver Snow compared to Golden Deer and Blue Lions. Or I guess I should say Verdant Wind and Azure Moon, whatever. But Shamir can be, at least, and it shouldn't affect Seteth or Cyril's recruitment times or Flane's. So we should still be able to do some stuff, or Hanneman and Manuela as well. So we should still be able to do some stuff with them. And then just in terms of the overall, I guess I'm going to be playing this on Maddening, so no New Game Plus. I guess I can already do that. And Classic, of course. And then my other plans, just in terms of the structure of the playthrough, what I plan to focus on are, I am not going to be doing monastery stuff. This is just going to be gameplay, with the exception of Ashen Wolves specific stuff, because my assumption is that there's some stuff in the main campaign, I mean supports if nothing else, but there's some stuff in the main campaign that you can do in the Abyss that doesn't come up in Cindered Shadows. If that's not the case, then I won't show it. But if there's, if there's something interesting there to show, then I will show it, because I haven't seen that stuff before. And then, other than that, I'm just going to be going from chapter to chapter, like not doing, monastery or auxiliary or whatever battles on screen. I'm also probably going to be doing pretty minimal grinding type stuff in the monastery and whatnot in general. I don't know. I'm not necessarily like setting a limit for myself in advance, like, you must not do whatever, but I don't anticipate really wanting to grind out stuff like that. I got my fill of that with my Verdant Wind playthrough, and then I just want to play quickly. And to that end, I'm also planning to sort of try to LTC this. I haven't played Silver Snow before. I haven't played the Ashen Wolves before, so, and I am not a master of the Three Houses mechanics. So all of those combine to mean that there's no way I'm going to have a really robust LTC or anything like that. But I am still going to do my best to play each chapter as efficiently as I can, given what I have to work with when I get there. So hopefully that'll be interesting enough. I do plan to scope out chapters a little bit in advance before I actually play them. I've already done that actually with the prologue. So that's kind of my plan for this playthrough. So without any further ado, we're not going to play online. I'm actually going to cut to the actual chapter, so I will be right back. Alright, here we go. Skirmish at Dawn, Prologue. And I have gone with female Byleth, mostly for access to Pegasus. I'm not going to recruit Sylvain. I'm not going to recruit any of out-of-house students here, so I don't really care about that, but I'm, still think that being able to use Pegasus is a pretty substantial advantage that I want to take advantage of. Let's get this stuff off, put that on fast. I think everything else is good. I don't think there's a way to turn off... what you call it? Like, tutorial stuff, unfortunately. Anyway, like that. So, we're gonna start off here by having Claude curve shot this guy. Set up a kill for Byleth. Obviously, given that we're going Silver Snow, the person that we by far most want to get kills with is Byleth, since Edelgard isn't going to be in our party long term. That being said, there is still value in training Edelgard because we're going to have her for plenty of time, and there's going to be a good chunk of the game where we basically have to use her because she's going to be one of our best units. So there is definitely some value in training her. I don't want to totally ignore that, but I do want.
You have a you say you're a
I definitely do want to focus on Byleth whenever possible at the same time. So this chapter is not does not really live up to the Maddening difficulty in general. Edelgard missing that guy. It's unfortunate, but not actually the end of the world. It doesn't actually affect the turn count from what I can tell, or have been able to tell. So we are gonna now swing around here with Claude, take this guy out. And Byleth gonna come around to here, take this guy out. And Dimitri can actually one-shot this guy with a Tempest Lance, which is great. Bang. And then Edelgard is gonna go for a smash on this guy. Fortunately, this guy cannot get into the woods. And now, once we kill this guy, that's gonna proc Costas and his friends to move, so we just want to move up aggressively with our good units. Well, I mean, they're all reasonably good units, I suppose, but...
think this through.
Do that, and then we're just gonna let Claude get the kill here. Not an ideal distribution of XP, of course, but we need to get these guys moving so we can get to Costas this turn. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to take out Costas, and we also want to trade the items that Dimitri and Claude have over to our other units. So to facilitate that, I'm going to have Dimitri come up and Tempest Lance Costas. And then Claude is going to trade his items over to Edelgard, who's going to come up and trade for Dimitri's items, and then shoot Costas. This doesn't actually need to land, but it does save us a couple of weapon charges on our Iron Sword, because we would have needed a Wrath Strike to finish. Now we just need a regular attack.
Hey, you with the blade!
I'm not setting a very good example.
No, you aren't. And that, after we skip through some nonsense.
Hey.
Did you just finish the chapter in 5 turns? Yes, I did, Gerald. Thank you for asking. So there you have it. That is The prologue in 5 turns. Next up will be Chapter 1. We don't get... I'm pretty sure we don't get access to the Abyss until at least after Chapter 1, maybe after Chapter 2, maybe after Chapter 3. I'm not actually sure. But at the very least, I know we don't get it before next chapter, the mock battle, so we'll be jumping straight into that next time with our just good old Black Eagle students. So thanks for watching, and until then.